And welcome back to Mate76 Gaming. My name's Morgan. This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Back again after a couple of days. Going to search for Fulke. Hope it doesn't crash in the same spot again. If not, it's going to be a very short video. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like. And you can also subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future uploads. Let's jump back in and see if we can get past where it keeps crashing.
Survey the area, Sudan.
Don't have a lot of visibility in this rainstorm. Got a key down there, key over there. Got some enemies coming up behind us. Seems to be keeping it quiet. Old mate got spotted. Alright, so looks like we can't get past that place without it crashing. Again, that was after holding V for the site thing to ping the things onto the map. So that definitely seems to be crashing it. And pretty consistently. So I guess we need to try and do this one without without using the V, Odin's site, because when we do it there, it crashes the game. That's about 4 times in a row now it's done it. Oi, 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 oi. Super annoying. A spot like that where it just continually crashes, but then other places it's fine for a couple of days. No crashes at all. And we've also updated to the latest NVIDIA driver. It was yesterday. Just in case that had any updates for Valhalla in it, but definitely doesn't look like that's made any change. Let's try it again. We might just need to get in here and go loud. Just kill everything. Make a ruckus. And not use Odin's sight.
This place is heavily guarded.
Let's just head for the green mark we've already got. Take care of anyone we come across along the way. Come on, Bassam, hide. I'll stand out there, waiting to get caught.
To arms, Bassam!
So we are to blunder in like an ox?
Have an axe. Oh well, we didn't use the Odin site there, and it's another crash. Well, it's not even asking to send crash reports anymore. Alrighty. I guess that's going to be it for Valhalla for a while. We might need to wait until there's another update. Actually, we might be able to bypass that mission. Let's go and do some other stuff. Oi, 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 oi. Seems to be every Ubisoft game comes out crash fest. It takes them 6 months to a year to get it sorted. So the last updates for Ghost Recon Breakpoint have actually made it run very well. No crashes and a lot more performance. That was after about a year of crashing and rubbish performance, but maybe now's the time we need to be playing Breakpoint and leave this and Watch Dogs until they get another couple of games out and then go back to these ones. So all we did in that one was turn around that corner. Didn't do anything special. Just trying to think what might be triggering it. Wonder if we got close to where Fulke was, and that was enough to set it off. I wonder if it's also something with the storm, maybe. Oops. Okay, here we go. Made it inside.
blocked from the other side.
Door's barred. Let's go across the rope here. Where the door was. Or was it back further? So we might be able to unbar the door from over here. Not sure if it's actually going to help us or not, but get rid of that torch. Okay, I've got some armor. Where is Fulke? Oh. Drop down and grab some of our arrows back. I can't really use Odin's sight because that's going to possibly crash us again, so
This must be the way to Fulke's sanctum.
Then let us go.
we're on the right path.
To arms, Basim!
So we are to blunder in like an ox?
This is the place. It's riddled with the stench of her. Help me, Basim. Sigurd is within.
Going down, I guess.
Fulke! I'm here! Face me! Have a care, Eivor. You will play into our hands.
What does it mean, these word tangles that speak of elves and demons? The plans to the great fortress in Wessex. Is there something here we can use to breach it? The Gospel of Mary Magdalene.
I throw myself at the strange language that Emperor Louis bade me decipher. Yet all my knowledge of the Ancient Ones and their artifacts falls short of shedding even the thinnest ray of light upon this beautiful script. Louis tells me these words come from an etching seen and transcribed by a young Palatinus in the days of Charlemagne's oversight. But Louis does not know where in the world the original transcription was discovered. On a temple, a tomb, a slab of rock, impossible to say. Again and again I consult my keystone in my possession, searching for correlations between it and the words copied from the etching. Yet nothing obtains. This should not be a surprise. The keystone itself is a mere fragment, bought, I am told, from Norway by the invader Ragnar Lothbrok. For that reason I call it the Saga Stone. Blah blah blah. I'll do all I can to probe this man for hidden mysteries, and with luck the language of the Ancient Ones will open to me.
Details on the Order of the Ancients. Fulke ranks high among them, but is not their head.
Saga Stone inscription, as read by Sigurd. I think that's the way we came in. What is Basim doing back here, hanging around? We need to talk to him, or is he just gonna stand in the corner? I think we've activated everything we can in there. It's a little hard to tell without the Odin's sight.
Sigurd.
Hopefully this will save after this and get us past that crashing point. May have gotten lucky.
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time.
And he might be running out of limbs from the look of it. If that was Sigurd's arm.
Anything else?
Documents of interest to the Hidden Ones. Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead. If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim. She severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedman did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
Hooray. Oof. Glad to get past that crash fest. There's still going to be a heap of people around outside because we didn't kill them all. So we'll scoot out. There's the exit. So we do have some treasure just over there. I'll leave all that for the moment though. Just try and get clear of this little area where it keeps crashing.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Good day. What is your name?
I'm Avon, of the Raven clan.
And are you a flighter?
When the mood strikes, do you wish to flight with me?
Oh, no, certainly not. I don't engage in such things. Haven't the head for it. My brother, however, he is quite proficient.
Ah, then you wish to compete with me.
I should mention, my brother has taken a strict vow of silence. If you wish to flight,
That's gonna be
I
tricky.
will translate and relay his verses.
I think I understand.
Good. Hark! To those gathered round, wave your hands and rejoice. I shall trounce this poor fool without use of my voice. Such is his challenge. Do you wish to face him?
I'll happily challenge you. Sorry, him.
It's a
Here
bit
you
big.
are, my bet.
Good. Now remember, it is not me you are flighting. I am but a conduit for his words.
I will keep this well in mind.
Good. He is ready. Come you closer, friend Eivor, and lend me your ear. The most cutting of flights from my mouth you'll not hear. But by proxy I'll call you a milksop and boor.
Though you speak through another, your flighting's still poor.
Your body is withered, your garments absurd. I'll topple you over with nary a word. I'm devoted to flights, though to silence avowed.
Though you choose to be quiet, your folly is loud.
Oh my! Your visage is ghastly. I'm cowed by your stink. I should like to write more, but you're not worth the ink. So, a last parting phrase. You're as dim as they come.
With such drivel to speak, I see why you keep mum.
Very fine work. As an impartial observer, I must say you won.
Thank you.
Should increase
My
our skill
brother
a
has
bit.
a few parting words. You have bested me squarely and thus won the day. So take what you've earned now and hurry away.
I will. Farewell to you both.
Bit more charisma, give us some more options when we're talking to people. Guess we have to keep saving every so often in case we crash.
Dominus autum et supplementum autor liquidae domino. Signatra unis pia et peace.
Right, we're out of there. Let's fast travel back to Rundvi, see what's going on. We do have another raid there as well. Ooh. There's two faces on the map. One's a mask, so the white, that one's the artifact. And the one with the forehead going down is the flighting. Okay. Fair enough. Whew. I'm glad we're past that area. Hopefully we don't need any more like that where it crashes every time.
Yes, one more, and only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins a long time ago at the desert.
Oh, that's the shop.
A place of mystery, wonder, and a temple to a hidden god.
This
The
road.
guardian of this temple was a proud man, kingly in
Sell our
nature.
trinkets.
You look striking today, Eivor.
May I see your stores?
Yes, I can resell these.
There's some of these that we're not going to use.
Perfect.
Get rid of anything minor. So we're starting to get the better ones now.
Anything you find, bring it to me.
Alrighty.
Can't have too many.
Stock up on some more ore and leather.
You will get so much use use out of this.
So they're not selling fabric yet, which we need for upgrading our rations and our arrow quiver.
You should try that. I think that would be a very good choice.
What are we selling now?
As a friend, I think you should buy this. An excellent purchase.
What is back damage?
Done shopping for
Anyway,
the day?
that'll do us.
I will see you later, friend.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
Champion of his temple was a proud man, kingly in nature.
Excuse me. Save here because we also have crashed walking into this hole before. Here's
Where
trouble.
is he? Where is Sigurd?
He's alive.
But not with you. Where is he?
Dag, not now. I need to speak with Randvi.
You never found him, did you? Tell us, Eivor. We deserve the truth.
I need to speak with Randvi. Step aside, now.
You never found him. Because you didn't look.
We should have bought his arm back.
I see you, Eivor. I know what you are.
Eivor, you come alone. I fear what that means for Sigurd.
I could not find him. That madwoman Fulke, she slipped away. Took him to Sussex. We need an army. Call on our alliances. Remind them of their oath to me. We must act before...
Before what, Eivor?
Before he loses another arm.
She tortured him, Randvi. Did unspeakable things. Severed his arm and left it as a gift. I fear she means to kill him. Slowly.
Gods.
You are a good boy.
Oops. See what Thane Holt's up to. Oh, Giedrick wanted nothing to do with formal ceremony to make him Elderman, but I've convinced him that it's for the good of the Shire. King Ceolwulf himself will preside. If you're able to come, I'm certain Giedrick would be most appreciative. Okay, not sure why we've got to go to sleep, but
Eivor! Eivor!
ooh, it's Dag. Suspecting an ambush.
Face me, Eivor! kissed. This ends now.
Dag, turn around and walk away.
Your habits are not my own, Eivor. I do not flee responsibility for the sake of my glory. I stand firm with my people. For many months, I have stood at your side, keeping faith in Sigurd's judgment, because I believed in him and his vision. Do as Eivor commands, he told me. And I have. Against my better judgment, I did as you have asked me. And where has that left us? Without a Jarl? Without a purpose? Watching you chase glory around this land like a spooked hare!
You could have come to me in confidence, Dag, but that offer is gone.
I have no need of it. My mind is fixed. Hear me all! I challenge Eivor for the leadership of this clan until Sigurd is safe home.
Walk away, Dag.
No! We fight to the death!
Good. Sick of hearing about it.
You spew nonsense, Dag. This is absurd.
Enough! Let the circle be made! I'll farm you like a suckling pig!
Please! Please, both of you!
Is that the best you can do? You've got
Walk a fool's path, Dag. This does not need to happen.
a coward to the last. Have courage, Eivor. I will make it quick. Pathetic.
I do not want to do this! Walk away!
What's the matter, Eivor?
Walk a fool's path, Dag. This does not need to happen.
A coward to the last. Have courage, Eivor. I will make it quick.
Let's see what you do. There's no honor in this.
What do you know of honor that Sigurd did not teach you? You suckle at his teeth and then leave him to die. You should.
I would grant you exile. Leave this place, but go with your life.
Spare me your pity and fight!
So be it. You leave me no choice.
Please! Please, both of you!
You could have waited. You could have come with me. You are a fool, Dag. You see where it has gotten you.
Silence! Eivor, you...
If I had any pity, I would not lavish it on this poor fool. He forced my hand. Yes, and the cost of disrespect is death. You said it yourself. All he demanded, you gave him. That should be enough. I have no need for one so fragile in my hall of heroes. He fought for what he believed in. Does that not count for something? Does it? You killed him all the same. What is the true cost of disrespect? The choice lies with you.
Oh, we gotta give him his axe.
You should not have come to this, old friend. Take this and fly to Odin's Hall. Whatever you sought in this life, you'll find it in the next. Go to your homes. I will lay him to rest.
If we denied him
Go
the
to your
axe,
homes!
I'd say we would have had some more trouble with the people. Hopefully giving him the axe will calm him
Dag
down.
accused me of betrayal. He accused me of breaking my oath. And this is the answer I gave him. Now you will hear the truth unmanaged. None more than me wishes for Sigurd's safe return. You know this. You know this. All of you. And I will burn the fields and dredge the rivers of Wessex to find him. That is my oath. That is my oath. I will find Sigurd. You will not be without your Jarl, as I promise. Dag, you lived as you died, proud and defiant. I cannot begrudge you for that. I miss hearing you tell your stories, old friend. But I remember them well.
No point crying over spilled milk. Gotta go and find Sigurd. So I'm guessing we might have to pledge to Sussex, where he's being captured, to get down there.
Eivor? A moment.
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban? That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
Just gonna speak to some Saxons.
Tarbin, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthban, Eivor. It means Battlebone. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword on the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of violence, to never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't. Not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon me. It is down to me to fix it.
Tarbin, by threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarbin? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them. Together.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're ready. I believe I know where they will be.
Alrighty. Let's go and crack some skulls.
If you wish to face your old friends, I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way. I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want.
What's he stopping for?
Before we are spotted, tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
Ooh, I wonder how far away they are.
So what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditioned. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
These guys would ride a bit faster.
Now! Get the murdering heathen!
That's not them. Different bandits. Okay.
We're stopping.
That house, there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
Let's.
Gothman, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor, and the woman you robbed was one of my clan. That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
I am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat. Did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But...
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Camped not far to the west. A battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
Wait here, then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
Right.
Eivor,
To the
this
camp we
isn't
go.
your fight. You don't need to do this.
But I am. Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me. I will find Wilf's goods and bring them to you. If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die, and I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
No vow stands above my duty to my friends, Eivor. I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that, stand aside until then.
I will. You have my word.
All right. Wait here, and stay out of sight.
Where did he go? Nice, he's going to go and stand on the main road. On the way under the door. Sure that won't raise any questions. Yeah, looks like he fell off there, did he? Alright, stealth is done. Get up.
Get round the side. Get out of options, dog.
These platforms aren't too stable.
We bring Christmas! God is with me.
Ardric and his men have successfully set up camps across the river. They are well hidden with a good line of sight in either direction. On our side we have men standing guard waiting their signal, a flaming arrow shot into the sky. Any Danish longship that comes through will be caught in a relentless crossfire. We will sink their ships, then take aim at the survivors with lethality as they swim to shore. So where's his stuff?
Found it!
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Is this the sort of work you did with Wilf and your family of marauders?
A quick robbery like this? That was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the helpless, cheated the dim-witted. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days, and I weep for our worst.
Let it go, then. Remember only what makes you a better man. This is everything. I'll return to Tarvin.
Across the river. What's he doing?
Go away.
He's stuck there, is he? Come on, come this way. Come this way.
Yeah! Yeah!
Back to the house. Hopefully we can put all this behind us. Let's just gonna grab his treasure first.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tobin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
Guess that's a no. Oh, we've all got multiple horses. Respawning them in at the same place.
Tarbin, are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. I feared the worst when I heard my old monitor, Duckman. Hadn't heard it in years.
Go!
Dredges up fearful memories.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they've never known a storm. You weathered the storm and worked through it. That is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, someone set up a little fishing camp there.
You think Tekla will be upset with me when she learns why she was robbed?
She's a kind enough woman, and she has faced greater dangers than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger. You caught my attention, you know. The moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes, having witnessed its absence in so many. You see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
Back to the bakery.
It's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarbin, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And you owe us nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it. And purge the past.
With pleasure.
Alrighty. Now we can focus on his bread. We picked up the brigandine armor before. Can't upgrade those yet, and 10 raw materials. It's not going to be enough to upgrade any more of the camp. Let's we go and speak to Runvi again. What have we got in here?
Oh, look at you, Dewey. A message has come.
Eivor, things have settled in Shropshire. I can scarce believe all the warring and grief we went through. Should you find yourself back in the Shire, please come for a visit. Fancy us having time to pop in for a visit anytime soon. And do these ones update?
How do you feel, Eivor?
I would rather not talk about it.
I understand.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Sussex. That's where he was. 160, 160. Okay, so they're all 160 or higher.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Basim and I have a chance to save Sigurd, but we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
So if you don't want to leave him waiting, we could go and recruit some other armies first.
I will go now, and I will bring Sigurd back with me.
We should have
That is
enough.
a promise.
Good. I will send word to our allies at once. Meet with Basim when you can. He should be in Croydon by now.
So the longer we leave Sigurd, the less chance he's going to be alive and intact. Down to Sussex. Might pop in here, and we'll go and hit that fast travel point. And we can fast travel anywhere around down in the south there.
The breadbasket of Wessex, land of plenty.
What's wrong with you?
Once we hit that synchronized point for the fast travel, we'll shoot back.
Yeah!
Meet up with Basim.
Go!
So we're just going up the top of that mountain. Alrighty. Another zealot there. And a few more fast travels along the way. Worry about those later. Let's get back. Meet up with Basim. We've been in here before. Up we go. Quicker to climb out than swim through the end of the tunnel.
Sure! I need your eyes, my friend.
So we're going to be in the longhouse.
Eivor, my second favorite Norse.
Must we always drift together on such violent tides?
That is the way of things. Yet the meeting of friends is a glimmer of light in these dark days.
Ever the optimist, though. It's good to see you both.
I brought no pleasant words, only my blade. Let's see which proves more useful.
Fair point. This is
Eivor,
all the people we've got on side so far.
Bowl of elk piss. King Oswald sends his regards.
Brother, or is it the other way around?
It's good to see you, Eivor. Oh, stop mewing like a heartsick kitten. He's been moping since the wedding.
There will be time later to reminisce. Are you madmen ready to spill some blood?
After that bastard Red, some nice soft Saxons will make easy meat for my blade.
So many stars.
You wouldn't be the first man to fall asleep on watch, but you would be the loudest.
I did not mean to fail you, Guttrum Jarl. It was only for a moment. I was so tired.
As are we all, boy. We marched hard to get here. Still, let's not disappoint me again. You hear?
My Jarl, I'm sorry.
You must be Eivor. I've heard much of you, young one. They say you're something. We'll see.
Guthrum Jarl, Saxon Bane, and Reaver of the South. I am honored to meet you at last.
Respect where it's due. I like that. Here's hoping you fight as smoothly as you talk.
Eivor hopes to rescue Sigurd from the madwoman Fulke, now ensconced in Porchester Fortress. If you wish to crown yourself King of Wessex, Porchester must fall. An alliance here serves us both.
You promised a great army, but you couldn't breach a Crone's Guard with what you have assembled here.
This is not the sum of my forces. Where are the rest?
Your allies are on their way. We must be patient.
We cannot wait for them. We march as soon as we're able.
With these numbers, are you keen to see Valhalla today?
I will not sit on my heels while Sigurd rots in that she-dog's care.
We might muster for an attack in the woods east of Porchester. But there are scouts between there and here.
Scouts I can manage. Point me at them and I will blind Fulke's eyes.
One walks the road between Briggsworth and Chichester. Another on the riverbank north of Crowley. A third keeps watch on the hills south of Croendene. But I warn you, these are all we know of. There may be more.
A risk we must take. I will find the scouts. You move the men into position near Porchester.
That is a rash gamble, Ravenfeeder. If we are spotted, we will be vulnerable.
If you want victory, come now or not at all. Every hour we waste could be Sigurd's last.
You had better be all they promised.
Eivor has brought many allies together from all over the
Gotta
land.
get some scouts.
Like these two fine fellows.
This middle one's the closest.
Go, Sunan.
Up there on the hill.
They said there would be a scout on this hill. I smell blood on the air.
Oh, we got a tent there. Is that a body?
Death is close. Did someone find the scout before me? slain by wolves. My work has been done for me.
Sure has. You gonna get up and move on? Let's go and see what contestant number 2 is up to.
Show me. A scout patrols the riverbank north of Crowley.
Well, there's a lot of people patrolling the riverbank.
What do you see? Okay, scout. Right where Basim said he'd be. Orders from Fulke. I should show this to Basim once I've dealt with the others.
Alrighty. Lucky last.
Try to flank! It's on your
Some bandits and some other guys fighting amongst themselves. They can have that.
Best raise my hood here. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Okay, a little hut in the middle.
Cast about this land, my friend. Scouts.
We watch each other's backs! Let's bleed you!
Tree's getting in the way of us dodging around him. Let's come out into the open space a bit.
I've seen to the scouts. Basim and Guthrum will be waiting in the woods east of Portchester.
Quicker to call the horse than to go back for it.
I shouldn't be so late. A hood should work.
Let's go show Basim the info we found. See if the rest of our army has arrived.
Have a look, Sunan. Go! The scouts are dead, and you're safely encamped. I told you this would work.
Time will tell.
Any eye that saw you has been dimmed by death.
You are not short on confidence. That much is clear.
Sure is.
I found something of interest on one of the scouts. Fulke has news of Croydon's fall. She's gathering men and supplies, perhaps to weather a siege.
If she is allowed to dig in at Portchester, it might be months before we can get Sigurd out.
Do you still say I'm reckless in my haste, Guthrum?
Saxons! Saxons from the west!
I say your haste has put us squarely in the shit.
Yeah. We'll deal with it.
Forewarned. There must have been more scouts than we knew of.
What's done is done. Save your breath for the fight.
God won't let us lose.
Eivor, this mess is of your making.
We kill them here, or behind the walls of Portchester. Either way, they die!
That's the way,
They're giving ground! Push them back!
The tide turns for us!
Big fella. Take him down. That's why everyone's standing around.
Fall back, you dogs! Back to Porchester! They flee like rabbits! Then we chase them like hounds! That ugly bastard's head is mine! Not if I get there first, slow arse! Leave him! The day is already won! No! Death has found you, Saxon! You'll join your friends soon enough. Is it for that withered bag of skin you fight? For Sigurd the sickly? If Sigurd dies today, I will find your corpse and piss on it. You bear your false deities like a plague to this land. But you know nothing of those who truly decide our fate. I decide your fate today, Saxon. I am ready for my final journey. Let me see what lies beyond.
Let's just kill him
When you
now.
see your god, tell him I sent you.
Leave him alive to take a message. He's probably have to face him again, so.
He is dead, Eivor. No breath within him. Gods, I've never seen the raucous bastard so quiet. You are wounded, Broder. Let me bear your brother to the camp.
Yep. Let's not put him in the creek. Just wanted to grab the mushrooms.
He was always quicker than me. Beat me out of the womb by mere moments. Now he has beat me to Valhalla. Even in death, he had to be first. This crow feast is my doing. No blame stains you, Eivor. He cut his own path. No. No blame stains you, Eivor.
You outrun him.
He cut his own path. No, always did. For him, there's no more strife and pain. Only glorious battle and the forever feast. Thor lends me strength.
Reckless stripling! I warned you the risk was too great!
Peace, Guthrum. It is Fulke who merits your wrath, not Eivor.
You have not seen the half of my wrath. How many of my men now lie dead on account of this glory hoarder?
You knew the danger as well as I did, Guthrum. You saw opportunity, and you took it.
Indeed. The fault is none but mine for putting my trust in you.
What happened here? Uba, Soma, You come at a black hour.
And too late to bloody our blades. Most a pity.
I hope to take Portchester with this one, but Fulke is forewarned now. I have no more appetite for this. I will go west.
Go then. But know you leave me in a time of need.
What you need is to swallow your pride, raven feeder. Listen to wiser heads than yours.
Eivor?
I will hear you, Guthrum Saxonbane, if you wish to speak your piece.
You want your Jarl back? You must be cold as frost. Bravery is your enemy as often as your friend. We do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift, gather your allies, pick your moment. Then, and only then, you crush them. You can triumph yet. Go with the wisdom of Odin, the power of Thor, the wit of Freya. Go and find your brother.
Guthrum spoke in anger, but there is wisdom in what he says.
We will wait for our allies before the final attack. Until then, we have work to do. First, we need a new camp. The Saxons think we have retreated, but we will draw even closer. Here.
Arrive unexpected.
Erke, Stowe. Right there ahead of me. Together, we will bring them down.
It brings me no pleasure to fight my own people. But a debt is a debt. We will leave immediately.
Besides, they're men of Wessex, Alfred's folk. No brothers of yours.
After that, we should strike at Fulke supplies all across Sussex.
Yes. If she is allowed to dig in at Portchester, we will lose our chance to rescue Sigurd.
The letter found on the scout mentioned Bridgeworth, Guildeford, and Crowley.
They produce weapons in Crowley, food in Guildeford. Bridgeworth is a stronghold. Many Saxon swords there.
Uba, I need your axe arm at Guildeford. Soma, you and your men will aid me in Crowley.
Count on us.
I will go to Bridgeworth and take a measure of things there.
Good. I will join you after I've dealt with the Saxon camp.
A lion's heart and a crow's cunning. Guthrum judged you too swiftly.
We have work to do. Let's be about it.
Soma and Uba, I apologize. I would have liked to offer a better welcome after your long journey.
I'm only sorry we could not be here sooner.
We need a short while to organize the men. Then we'll set off as soon as we're able.
Uba Ragnarsson, it puts me at ease to see you here. Welcome.
Eivor Wolfkiss tempts me with a swipe at Wessex. Who am I to resist?
Here we might finish the work your father began a decade back. Are you ready?
More than ready. I am hungry.
Now here is a welcome face. Soma. How fares Grantebridge?
We thrive, just as we did our first year. And I have you to thank for that.
The risk I took was far less than you're taking now. I thank you for heeding my call.
An oath is an oath, Eivor. Silver-gilded and ironclad.
What I would give to be there when he appears in Odin's hall. Old One Eye will have his hands full tonight. But I cannot let my brother lie forgotten in unknown soil. I must take him home. Bury him with what finery I can muster.
I understand. May Freya watch your way, Broder. Until we meet again.
Aye. Until then.
Okay, so we've lost him, but we've got Uba and Soma, and their forces will be joining us. So we'll wrap this one here, and we'll come back in the next one, and we'll go and regroup and take out the supply lines before we attack Fulke. Yeah, so that's where we'll leave this one. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and you can also subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of any future uploads. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next time for some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. See ya. Bye.